Off season, baby. Okay, Foul Mouth C. Which one do you like better? Off season or wedding season? Foul Mouth C. Off season, baby. We're gonna be talking about the off season. The Bears. Who else to talk about? I mean, other than the Bulls blowing their chances of having a high lottery pick because they want to start to win games now all of a sudden. I don't know what's that all about. MLB has started. The White Sox. The White Sox and the Cubs. Cubs lost yesterday in Japan, I think. That and more on CHGO Clubhouse podcast. Producer, hit it.
You are now rocking with the CHGO Clubhouse podcast, where they think they know everything, but honestly, they don't know shit.
Summer league games and they tell you about these new up and coming coaches.
I think we should get rid of every motherfucking owner in Chicago.
Enzo and Caruso, both when they are on the court, are like your defensive generals.
But they need to get that strong safety who's not scared to hit somebody.
They really don't know shit.
Welcome one, welcome all to the CHGO Clubhouse podcast because we really don't know shit. Like I said early on, today we will be talking about the Bears, the off-season plans. Probably do a couple mock drafts. There's been a couple rumors about who Chicago is possibly taking at 10. I don't want a running back. Do not want a running back at all. Also, like I was saying earlier, the Bulls winning games. I think they're in the lead for like as far as the play-in, maybe about 4 games ahead of the person behind them, the team behind them. So all you Cooper Flag fans, doesn't look like it's going to happen because the Bulls keep winning games. They're stuck in mediocrity. I don't know what that's about, but that's what happens when you have Jerry Reisendorf running your squad. Because we see what he's going to do to the White Sox. He's going to make them look terrible. So we're also going to be talking about, we may touch on it just a slight. Baseball season has begun to start. All you Cubby fans out there, the Cubs lost 4-1. To the Los Angeles Dodgers. I think they won the World Series last year. I can't remember if they did, if they didn't, but I believe they did. Hell, they buying every damn body in baseball. Might as well not be the MLB. Might as well be the Los Angeles Dodgers because they spending more money than anybody in baseball. And how does baseball don't have a salary cap? That's just crazy to me. Baseball has no salary cap. And out of the big 3, I think people watch that the least. One of life's great mysteries. So remember to like and subscribe to the CHGO Clubhouse podcast, baby. This is what we do. We're not like all the other podcasts. You know, we actually pay attention to our fans. We like to bring them on to the show, put a face with the name. That's what we do here. You know, we like to let you guys talk. We ain't going to over-talk you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to be in all the videos, dancing. We don't do that. So enough of me rambling on or whatnot. Let's go ahead and kick this party out. Let's get it started. First of all, I want to bring in the Dream Team. First guy up is our man that knows all the stats from the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s. Our boy, JB. Anytime now.
What up, Al?
Hey, man, I'm just making this shit up as I'm going. I'm just
Man,
living
it sounded
the
like
dream,
you wanted
brother.
to say.
Just
Look.
living the dream.
Sounded like you wanted to say, "Welcome to Death Row." Come on.
Hey, shit. Hey, if you want a host that's gonna interrupt you every time you talk, swear they know everything,
All up in your comments.
all in your comments, calling you an idiot because they don't believe in what you saying.
Hey,
You don't want to deal with that. Like and subscribe to the CHGO Clubhouse podcast.
In that order. How you feeling, bro?
I'm good, man. How you feeling?
I'm good. I just
This ain't gin and juice either.
Excuse me. I just want to point out like something that you had said in your monologue, and I hope we touch on it. I really, the more and more I see what's going on, I am fearful, bro, that running back situation is looking more and more prevalent, and I'm a little nervous, bro. To be honest with you, I am. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a little nervous.
A little nervous?
I'm a little nervous because it's looking, and I've been hearing stories about possibilities of moving up to make sure that the Raiders don't get him and all this stuff. And I'm just like, my God, like, but it is what it is. Oh, and it's tourney time. Hey.
Yeah, March Madness.
March Madness.
I got something to say about March Madness a little bit too. How they did my Wolverines, man. How they seeded us like that.
After winning the Big Ten.
Not only did we, hold on, I'm gonna dive into that. So let me bring on the second member of the All-Star team. He's the man, the Tank, better known as Frank. Frank the Tank.
Boom. What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good.
Tank, what up?
Good. JB, I'm feeling you on that one, man. I don't think they're gonna move up to get him. They better not move up.
Well, who's gonna move up to get him? Not us.
Well, that's what they're saying. It's the Bears. There were rumors floating around that the Bears are even somewhat out there saying that the Raiders look like they are gonna get him at 6. And there are people saying that the Bears really want him and they might move up to get him. But if that's the case, I'm gonna be one unhappy person. If that's the case, you're going to move up to get a running back, let alone one in the top 10.
Can
hey,
you see him blocking for the Bears? Can you see him back there in the backfield blocking?
Not at 5'9", 216.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I'm not saying no to the point. I mean, they did help the offensive line. It looks a lot better where you don't need a running back nearly as much to block, but I don't trust that yet.
Shit, they bring a linebacker up that middle. No. You think his little ass gonna block him?
All I gotta say is you can get a better all-around running back. Maybe not as explosive as at least what they're saying, but you can get a better all-around running back in the second round. Get me either a pass rusher or an offensive lineman, or move back.
The only way I would even contemplate moving up out of this position as opposed to trading back is if for some odd reason Abdul Carter is still around at 4 or 5. That's the only way I would think about possibly moving up.
If he gets to the 5 mark, then damn. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, now we're talking about Jacksonville. So
yeah.
True. Well, let's go ahead and bring in the final member that will be joining us today. Want you all to get ready. It's my man. He's the mouth in the South, but he's from Chicago. We call him Mr. Chicago.
What's good, fellas? Greetings and salutations, man.
Greetings and salutations. That is a Demolition Man reference.
That is Demolition Man. Yeah. I would have got that as well. Yeah, we're just on the movie quote thing going on right now.
Yeah. Illuminates.
Hey, did y'all see my Wedding Crashers earlier?
I got the Wedding Crashers one too. Yeah. We were backstage. We rocked out the life and like.
You sandbagging son of a bitch.
All I gotta say is Demolition Man, as popular as it was, that became even more popular when COVID hit, because after that it was just like, wow. That's like really realistically what happened. Like that, other than the glow rods for the police officers.
It seemed that way. Yeah.
My man said, illuminate.
We slowly turning into demolition.
Illuminate.
Man, shit. We turned into something. It's more like Armageddon more than any damn thing else.
Zombie apocalypse, fellas. Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. No, but I to chime in on what you guys were just talking about. So the one thing that I have the most gripe about is I'm not liking the fact that Ben Johnson sees something good in Braxton Jones. More so than us even going up to move up for possibly getting Ashton Gentry. I don't like the fact that they like him that much. There's not much to like about Braxton Jones.
See, Chicago, I understand what you're saying, but does this maybe have to do with the Yale guy too? Like you want to see him progress, see what he's going to be like.
Listen,
maybe Braxton starts. I don't believe he should start, but maybe Braxton starts. But I think by the end of the season, the guy from Yale is going to be the new left tackle.
I would like to believe it. Karan Amagaji, I would like to think with this coaching staff could possibly be something and could actually provide competition at that left tackle spot.
100%.
I cannot go into this year with Braxton Jones starting on this damn line. Not with these new veteran guys who know what the hell they're doing in the respective spots that they're in. I can't do that. So,
but Chicago, let me do a little damage control for you real quick. What benefit does it? What benefit is it to Ben Johnson if he comes out and trashes Braxton Jones like?
Not trash him, but
you're not gonna do
No. I'm not asking for that. Let me put things in proper.
No, but I'm saying he's gonna praise him because he, it's the political thing.
I would actually have liked him to come out and say that maybe we're gonna have competition, we're gonna have competitiveness at that left tackle.
Stay there in that lane right there. Do you have to praise anybody? Because this is too damn early to even be predicting or even projecting any type of positives in anybody's direction. You won't have to say nothing negative about him, but you damn sure don't have to sit up here and be peeing on my damn shoe and telling me it's raining. No, Braxton Jones, it's not no bona fide damn left tackle. He's not. Can he get better with this coaching staff? Sure. Okay. For shits and giggles, let's entertain that argument.
You did just get him a guard to help him out as well. So I do think he is going to get better because if I'm not mistaken, that's the Kansas City Chiefs guy. He's the left guard, right?
He is, but remember, even with that, Joe Tooney as a left guard was struggling with Jawan Taylor at left tackle, trying to help him all the time.
True.
So they just told him.
Jackson is a left guard though, right? Jackson is a left guard.
No.
I'm saying he played mostly left guard with Detroit when he was under Ben Johnson.
No, that's not what I'm saying. So on the Chiefs, early on in the season, Joe Tooney was playing left guard, and he was helping out the left tackle so much because he was struggling. They just moved him to the left tackle.
Yeah, Jawan Taylor was definitely. Jawan Taylor was struggling quite a bit. He was. I mean, obviously he's one on the damn line. So
what I'm hoping is the vision of Ben Johnson playing the policy game, which we expect, propaganda, whatever, spin doctrine, right? But if Braxton Jones starts to struggle, we don't want Joe Tooney to go and be left tackle. Now we got a holy guard. We want Karan Amagaji from jump. Listen to this. From jump to be able to take that position in training camp. That's what we want.
I would much rather that competition being in training camp that Karan Amagaji is all right. He's balling out. He's out playing Braxton in that particular position. We're going to go on moving forward. We're going to have him starting and see where we go from there because I think with this coaching staff, we have not seen – we've seen more than enough from Braxton Jones. We have not seen enough from Karan Amagaji. I don't have to remind each and every one of our listeners, as well as this damn panel, what took place when Karan Amagaji was just thrown out there to the damn wolves, hoping that he would even come back with at least one wolf leading the damn pack. And he didn't lead not one damn thing. He went out there in no man's land with no support, no resources, no help on that damn side. That was coaching malpractice. I don't expect that with this coaching staff here.
It was.
Well, I put it like this. Coaching staff doing that. You talking about Karan Amagaji that everybody calling the bust?
After one damn game, like, come on, man, we're not doing that. No one's calling him that foul. No, not
no bullshit. There are a lot of fans and a lot of people.
I'd say fans,
but based on the damn performance.
I'm
one of
his biggest.
But no.
He had no reps before that
I'm one of his biggest advocates.
Here we go again, putting the cart before the horse.
A bust when he hasn't even played a full 2 games.
Foul. He had no reps before the week leading up to the damn game. He was just thrown out there and say, "Okay, now go do that." Go do what? What do you want me to do?
I think Fowles agreeing with
the thing. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Now, the way that the last regime used him, it was almost like, well, you know what? He can't be any worse than Braxton Jones this game. Throw him in. That wasn't the right thing to do. So we already know this regime should be a little bit more competent, right? But at the same time, Karan Amagaji did appear in 6 total games. Not saying it was impactful, not saying it was meaningful, but the kid has enough of what they look at. And I'm not saying potential, but if there's anything that tells you that Ryan Poles tried to fix his Braxton Jones pick, it was drafting Kyron Amagaji.
Yeah, that's true. 100%.
I would like to believe that too, and especially
hold on. Before you say, and this is why
he played more than one game. I do know that. I was just saying how bad he looked in the Vikings game.
Well, this is where I come in defense of Poles. You saying trying to fix Braxton Jones? Braxton Jones was a 5th round pick. He was just a guy that actually ended up starting. So it's not a pick.
Not fix Braxton Jones. Fix the fact that he picked Braxton Jones.
There was nothing wrong with him picking Braxton Jones. He picked him in the 5th round.
He should have been a damn starter there.
What I'm saying is, he knows Braxton Jones is not the future and not good enough. That's why he picked Kyron Amagaji. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, can we give Mama a shout out for this one? We got to give Mama a shout out for this one. Welcome back, Grogu.
Oh, man. Yeah, Grogu making his back.
Good to see you, man.
He's back. He's back. We had a couple contract negotiations.
Wait.
Ricky had his cameo appearances for him, man. So he was doing just fine.
Hey, read that, fellas. What's going on right now? It really is March Madness.
Must be. They got another one now, huh? Can't complain.
Thank you, TTNL Runaway. We appreciate you. Welcome. We embrace you.
Yeah. So now we've all been talking about the Bears picking. I know, Frank, that you're an advocate for Will Campbell. Mr. Chicago, I don't quite know who you want the Bears to select at 10 or if you want them to trade back. JB, I think you're sort of on the fence too about it. Me personally, I want the Bears to trade back. Now, Frank, since this is the offseason, we're going to start with you. Give us a compelling argument for why the Bears should select your guy, Will Campbell.
I would say competitive edge is one big thing. I understand what you're saying, and I understand what a lot of other people are saying against this kid is the fact that he does have shorter arms than pretty much mostly all tackles in the game. I understand that. But to help make up for those short arms, you need phenomenal footwork. You need phenomenal push. You need phenomenal technique. And he has all of those. And the thing is, if this was a short-armed guy, and I'm not going to throw him to the wolves like this, like a guy like that from Yale who had no competitive competition on the other side, I'd be a little bit more worried. But this guy went up against all the best pass rushers in college football. I mean, and he allowed 3 sacks his entire college career. He had 2 holding penalties when we're all worried about holding, but maybe longer arms hold more. I don't know. But he didn't get like any holding calls. He had 2 holding calls his entire NCAA.
And I think 2 of them was in his sophomore year, if I'm not mistaken, right?
They were. Yes, he did not have 1 in his junior or his senior year. 1 penalty and one sack allowed in his junior and senior year. So I mean, I got to give him praise for that.
He did a great job protecting. What's the kid name? What's the quarterback name? Husemeyer or something like that. What's his last name?
Well, I mean, that's my praise for him, man. I mean, I understand the short arms, but when you have everything else, you can make up for those short arms, in my opinion. And if it doesn't work and you did just pull a Pro Bowl, one of the best guards in football, then hey, so be it. I mean, these guards we did just get, I think, are all close to 30 years old, aren't they?
I think Tooney's 31.
Tooney's 30. Yeah. So, I mean, as much as I don't want that.
Like 28. Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson. Not
Jackson
Jackson.
is Jackson is young.
Jackson's like
He's
27,
younger.
28 years
He's
old.
younger.
Like
Yeah.
He's in his prime.
Okay, well, Mr. Chicago, go ahead and since he gave his reason why he wants Will Campbell selected, I'll give you a chance to combat that.
Well, the reason, again, Will Campbell, I'm giving him mad credit at LSU. He did play against some great competition, but he didn't play against every single pass rusher that's out there. You're talking about the NFL. These are grown-ass men with wife, kids, and a damn mortgage. They're out there to prove a damn point. When you got arms like Myles Garrett or arms and speed and tenacity like a damn T.J. Watt, or like a damn Micah Parsons for a lesser degree. Like when you have these kind of players you're gonna have to go against, you're gonna be seeing a lot of damn bull rushes that them little ass arm cannot be able to compel and be able to contain. He won't be able to do that. Not especially not the rookie year. He's gonna go through a lot of growing pains having to go against some of the best players that's gonna be lining up right in front of him, scaring the living shit out of him. This ain't LSU. This ain't the SEC. The SEC been good now. Don't get me wrong. These players, a lot of these players, edge rushers going into the league. But I'm talking about the established edge rushers that's already there. It's been there for a number of years and been wreaking a damn havoc on the entire NFL. Whether you got long arms, short arms, medium hands, large hands, it didn't matter. Will Campbell is going to be battle tested damn near every damn which way you turn, and I just don't. I am concerned about that because I think I saw a stat recently that showed over 60% of, it was a little bit over 60% of offensive linemen that have short arms, they do not work out well in the NFL. It don't pan out well for them at all. You're going against the best at damn near every damn week at your position more than almost any other position on the damn field. You're going against. Because it's damn near a pass rush on every damn team.
Yeah, but we can't say he can't do it.
Because
he didn't. Yeah, nobody expected him to be this great at LSU either. I mean,
true. Kelvin Banks was another one that can show you how good he is in Texas.
So my thing is, so wait, there were two questions answered there, Fowle. So am I going just to the first question, or
the question was, I asked him about who he wanted. So now it's for everybody to combat, what I'm saying, and tell them like why they don't want him. Because I think he's the only person that wants him on this panel right here.
So for me, when you look at measurables versus production, so somebody like a Kyron Amagaji who's got a 7'1" wingspan, right?
I thought he was like a 7'4" wingspan. Honestly, he had a massive.
What was like 6'9" or some shit?
Over
6'9".
No, Kyron has a 7 foot plus.
No, I'm saying, how tall is he? He's 6'7",
6'5". 6'5".
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was 6'7".
But my point is, yes, those long arms, but without proper coaching and training those long arms, as we see even with Braxton Jones, who stretch his knees standing up.
Yeah, listen, Braxton Jones' arms ain't the damn problem. Braxton Jones' physiological specimen is the problem. He can't.
His physical anatomy.
He can't stand up. He can't stop falling on his ass for shit. Like
I get that, but my thing is,
he's so weak.
If you said that you look, and I haven't looked this up, so I can't. I'm not speaking facts. I'm speaking possibility, but. If you say that 60% of the people with short arms don't succeed at left tackle, who were the 40% that did? Were those 40% Hall of Famers like a Jimbo Covert, like a Anthony Munoz? Like, who were those ones that did succeed, and why did they succeed? Was it tenacity? Was it intelligence? Was it heart? Was it footwork? If that is the play, then I wouldn't have a problem drafting Will Campbell. The reason I say that you don't draft Will Campbell has nothing to do with his performance. It has to do with why would you draft a potential third left tackle when you're already sitting on 2 and a possible? Because don't forget, Pryor is a swing tackle. He can play both sides. So now you're talking about you're bringing in a 4th tackle. Like, that doesn't make good sense. Now,
here's a quick question for you.
That doesn't make that would backlog your time. Now, who do you develop versus who do you just plug and play?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Here's a quick question for the panel. So does anybody remember that this particular player we didn't draft, but we did trade for, and he went high as hell in the draft from Alabama? Does anybody remember how good Alex Leatherwood was?
How good he was or how good he wasn't?
It was a rhetorical question. Yeah. It was a rhetorical ass question. Does anybody remember how good he was?
No.
Because he damn sure wasn't good in the league. You know, a part of the reason why he wasn't so damn good, them little ass arms. He was getting his ass manhandled.
Yes, but the difference with that though, I mean, you had your college coach, Hall of Fame and great Nick Saban.
Why did you draft him that high?
Why did you draft him that high? He needs a lot of work. He's not ready.
Did
anybody say that with this LSU guy?
He came from Roll Tide, and he was damn good at Alabama.
Yeah,
he was slightly more than serviceable according to Nick Saban.
Saban said he wasn't. He was good. He was solid. He's solid. Not a first round draft pick. Yeah. He was solid.
Saban, I remember him questioning why he got drafted that high. When your own damn coach, arguably the greatest coach in college football history, say some shit like that about you, you already doomed from the start. It's already over.
Hey, Fal, I want to know what you saying what you want to say because again, I know you weren't a fan because we talked about Peter. Is it Peter? Peter Sadaransky, who also was
he had short arms, but he
can't miss left tackle. Yeah. Who, when Tennessee drafted, they immediately
put him at guard.
Right now, that was something a little different because when I looked at Sadaransky, he was not held in the same regard as a Will Campbell. They're saying there's pundits right now that's saying, regardless of the short arms or whatever, this kid got it.
And we have to understand too that because when you come inside the line, those short arms actually kind of works in your favor because 9 times out of 10, you're not going against a premier interior lineman every single damn week like you would be an edge rusher. The edge rushers are the ones that's bigger, they're stronger, they got longer arms. The interior guys, they get up underneath you. The guys that most of the time are more like shorter, stouter, and much more athletic. Yeah, those short arms come in handy.
Let me hear Fal because Fal didn't tell me yet. Let me hear Fal.
Well, one thing about Peter Sadaransky was that there was 2 things that was going against him.
Mm-hmm.
One was his height.
Yeah,
he was short. He was short.
Like 6'2".
Yeah, he's like 6'3", 6'4". He doesn't have the typical tackle type height. Yeah. And then 2 was his arm length. And yes, many people when they were doing his drafting bio, many people were saying that he was going to go into and be a guard, that he was not going to be a left tackle, that he was going to go in and be a guard. And like you said, the minute Tennessee drafted him, they moved him straight inside to the guard position. Now, my thing with Will Campbell is, I know Frankie Howner, I know he has the look of a left tackle. He has the demeanor of the left tackle.
He's got that built, that lower body.
Yeah, he does.
He's
but
good.
The problem,
I'm not saying I don't want him. I'm just saying it.
Yeah, the problem with Will Campbell is like JB said, you'll be drafting another guy, particularly in the first round, because let's be honest, we all want whatever first round pick that we get, we want him to be a starter.
Instantly.
Okay.
Instantly.
Easily. We want him to be a starter. Okay. So
gotta be.
You have to be a starter.
If you're automatically going to draft Will Campbell, then you're going to put him as a starter. But are you going to put him out at the left tackle? Because right now in the NFL, there is no starting tackle in the NFL that has his arm length. Not one. That's telling. There's not one starting left tackle or right tackle in the NFL with his arm length.
And let me also say this,
that could be a problem. Yep. It's a problem when you got these guys, like as Mr. Chicago alluded to, when you have these long arm, big physical defensive ends like the Myles Garretts, like the TJ Watts, where these guys are tall, big, and they have long arms and able to get to you. When you come out there with them T-Rex arms, I don't know how much you're going to be able to do against the guys. Even though you do have a good low center of gravity as far as your body, that's still not going to do nothing. They're swiping away and they're getting around or they're dipping under you like Khalil Mack does. Or when they sit up there and they hit you with that Reggie White hump, or that Khalil Mack one push and your ass is gone.
That one push is deadly, man. Max still got that shit.
But I definitely
it doesn't go away. That's for sure.
But I do have a question because obviously he's got this height, 6'6". He's got the weight, 320, 32-inch arms. I mean, I don't know what is his wings. I don't know his wingspan offhand. Like I'm a tick under 6'4", and I have a 6'9" wingspan. That means I got long ass arms, right?
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I mean, so we about the same.
We're about the same. Yep.
But now you're talking about this going to this, right? That kind of means something, and I get it. I get these guys get paid a ton of money to assess these guys to try to make, this, that, and the third. I get it. But is that not the equivalent of saying, well, a short quarterback can't see over the line and can't win a Super Bowl? We just saw them.
Well, we have to put things in proper context, right? So there's obviously going to always be outliers for every exception and every rule, right? So it's not to say that he couldn't be successful in his own right. And I want to make sure I put context to what I'm saying too. So the success of the short arm left tackles, it doesn't necessarily mean that he won't be successful, because if you have the right coaching staff, the right offensive line coach,
you're using analytics. I get it.
You're in the right scheme. A lot of different factors go into the success and failures of these players, especially given certain specific position that you're playing. But I do think, even the point y'all brought up about Peter from who got drafted to Tennessee, I do think that with that right coaching staff, they understood that he's better suited for a guard position more so than a tackle because of his arm disadvantage. And so it sort of worked out for him in that sense, being inside.
Wait a minute. No, it didn't work out for him, actually, because most players that come out as left tackles want to stay left tackle because that's who makes money.
Well, true. I mean, we're seeing guards getting paid now, though. Guards are starting to get paid close to what left tackles are getting paid now. We've seen a few of them find some pretty decent money.
Yeah.
I want to bring this to your guys' attention though. With somebody like Will Campbell, though, when they say he's a can't miss, does that mean anything to sway you guys' decision? Real quick, just yes or no, because remember, there's been plenty of can't misses, and they've missed. Some NFL scouts are like the weatherman. You get paid to be wrong.
They get paid to be wrong like hell, man. I
like what you did, man, Henry.
I listen. I'm much more on the Kelvin Banks train than I am on Will Campbell in that position. Because seeing how well he did in Texas and seeing his long ass arms and how aggressive he is on that line, I like what I was seeing because he was, both protecting Quinn Ewers and the man in
Arch.
Before I make an announcement, I want to say this one thing. NFL analyst said it just like this. He said it just this simple. He said, "Give me last year's draft when it comes down to top 10 picks." Because that last year's draft had more superstars, more franchise type players.
They was top heavy.
Absolutely. Top heavy, receiver heavy, quarterback heavy.
Give me this year's draft. From 1 to 150, this year's draft is better as far as with depth wise.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
There are plenty of offensive linemen. This draft is heavy in offensive linemen, defensive linemen, and running backs. All the other positions, not so much. Not great depth at wide receiver. I mean, we may not see a wide receiver going to probably 15 or later.
Yep. Now, man, this will be the best running back class in some years.
Well, you'll see one. You'll see one.
And I do get what Matt Henry says. He said he prefers Simmons over those tackles. I do as well. If it wasn't for a knee injury, Simmons would have been probably the top left tackle in this draft. There's no can't miss left tackles in this draft. There's no generational left tackles in this draft. It's
a pretty good one, though. It's a pretty good one.
It's some good left tackles, but none of them are generational or possible
game changers.
Superstars. Now, could they possibly turn it to some? Sure. There's always people that come out of nowhere that could turn it to them. But let me make a quick announcement. The CHGO Clubhouse podcast next Tuesday, we will be broadcasting live from the Staley, 1746 South Michigan in Chicago, Illinois. So if you're in the area, you feel like coming down, getting some wings, have some things, watch some sports, and talk to your crew here, please come on down to the Staleys. It's Israel Donajay, former Chicago Bear. That is his joint. Come on down with us. We're going to be broadcasting live at 6 p.m. The Staleys, 1746 South Michigan. Come on down. We'd love to have you on. Talk to us. Let's talk some Bears. Maybe some things probably would have went down. Maybe we're going to hear something going to transpire by then. We don't know because the NFL is unpredictable, and so are the Chicago Bears in the front office. And
it's Chicago sports in the front office.
So it's definitely unpredictable. So come down. Join us.
Please.
We would love to. JB's buying drinks.
Raffling off drinks.
Yeah, we're raffling off drinks.
Make sure you specify that, JB.
Right. So anyway, Frank, I know you were down with, like we were saying, Will Kimball. Either you two, Mr. Chicago, JB, are you down with selecting someone that falls at 10? Let's say there's chances are that a Mason Graham can fall at 10. Or are you guys willing to trade? Are you willing to trade up for a dual Carter? If he falls out of the
top 5, then yeah.
Top 5, yeah. Are you guys willing to trade up to get a dual Carter?
Well, the fact that we gave Deo $17 million a year, if we drafted a dual Carter, he has to start. But my question is where? Like where we putting him? Because you already just paid this new guy.
I don't care. He's still your starting.
Listen, y'all know I'm a Michigan fan, so I'm campaigning for Mason Graham. If Mason Graham falls down there to us, hell yeah, we better take him. Having him alongside our newly guy Grady Jarrett, hell yeah, I'm all for that. I'm all for that, absolutely. But oh man, I think it's more likely that the Bears would trade down than trade up.
Let me ask you guys this then. Looking at what we've gone and done in the offseason so far, right? Where we've gone and basically addressed the left guard position, the center position, the right guard position, the DN position, the DT position. Are we trading back or are we grabbing somebody at 10? Because where will the draft pick actually start at?
Can I go first on that one?
Go for it.
When is the last, and this is a question, when is the last time the Bears had the luxury, keyword, luxury caps. Of drafting the best player available?
Yes.
Shit, Brian Urlacher? Shit, I don't know.
No, you can't even say him.
I'm not even saying that for Brian. Let's go Brian.
He was Terry Brent is just starting middle linebacker.
I can't say that. I can't even say it was him, right? So to have that luxury, and again, I'm not opposed, and I'm saying this because I truly believe it. If Abdul Carter, let's just say, for the sake of argument, we get to that 5th pick, and he's there. I got to get on the phone. I don't care about Dale because you know what you can do? You can do like the New York Giants.
Rotate. You can
have that, not even rotate. You can have that NASCAR package.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Dale inside.
On third down.
You get
I don't know. But Dale I haven't seen Dale play inside to just sit up here and just plug him.
When did you say? Wait, I'm out. When did you see JPP play inside until he played inside?
I mean, he played inside with the Giants.
That's my point. Coughlin came up with that, like, hey, you're a bigger DN with speed and power. Let me kick you in, bring in this fast edge rusher. Now everybody go hunt me. You can have that same philosophy with this if you kick. Dale was like 6'6", 280 something. Like he's a
when
big
you're
kid.
when you're going on like a 3rd and 8 and you put in that package, that's gonna scare the shit out of people.
It's a NASCAR package. So I'm not saying that it would be ideal because of the money. But Abdul Carter, remember, as a 1st-round pick, as the 10th pick, he will be guaranteed some money. And if it doesn't work, you know what? Now you have Dale, and you say, you know what? Hey, Dale, you did X, Y, Z. We're gonna move on, possibly trade, whatever. And now you got Abdul Carter and Austin Booker as your 1 and 2 on that left side.
And that's the thing too. Austin Booker, we still have not seen enough from him. Being that fourth, what was he? The third or fourth round pick that we drafted.
He was a fifth rounder.
He was a fifth rounder from Kansas State.
Yeah, from Kansas. So we haven't seen enough from him to sit up here and have him rotate with a new guy that we just brought in. Now you're talking about drafting a guy along with the new guy we just gave money to. That's going to be a lot.
Time out.
That's taking time away from Booker.
Time out. If Booker is a fifth round pick, and like so many other people that we've named, Dominic Robinson and all these other guys, we're notorious for doing that and trying to see what's what.
Yeah.
Very much. Abdul Carter is a now.
Yes, he is the.
I agree with you on that. I agree.
So I don't really care about that's just, you know what that is, brother? That's depth.
Depth at a very crucial position.
Hey, Sweat, take a break. Look, come on in.
You know what? But you know what's more crucial than that is being able to finally stop the goddamn run, JB. You give me Mason Graham with Grady Jarrett. Ain't nobody running on us. I don't give a damn who you are.
You did just pick up a guy who can stop the run, though, and you paid him.
Did not get to this line with
too.
Mason Graham and Grady Jarrett. Ain't no damn way. I'll bet my house on that.
Time out. I'm not even disputing you. But what I'm saying is this. As presently constructed, you just created the same issue that you combated me about, because now you have Billings, Graham, Billings, listen, Billings and Garrett. You have a similar conundrum. Now, I'm not saying
Dexter.
Y'all are high on
Billings. I didn't even get to Dexter yet.
Now, Dexter had a very good
You brought up Billings over Dexter, and that's ridiculous. Y'all are high on Billings than I am. I'm not that high on Billings like that.
You know why I brought him up? Because Billings is the run stuffer, whereas Grady Jarrett would be your 3 technique.
Yeah.
He would mentor Javon Dexter, right? I said he would mentor Javon Dexter. See, we have a luxury that we haven't had since probably way back in the day, where we got dominant linemen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When we had a lot of people don't remember this.
Ed Washington.
No. I'm talking about like way back. A lot of people don't remember this when Refrigerator Perry used to come off the bench. He wasn't even a starting detail.
He was a rookie the Super Bowl year. I mean, hell, that was his
we starting to emulate that type of stuff, which is not a bad thing. The question
Tommy Harris, what draft? What round we draft Tommy Harris?
Well,
Tommy was a first round pick.
He was a first round pick, yeah.
That was the last goddamn person we drafted had the luxury to get him, and look how fucking great he was.
Yeah,
well, I mean, Harris is a damn. But like Kyle said, now we're talking about if he's available, who do we choose? But if you trade back, now I can get somebody else and somebody else on the back end. So now I'm adding more depth. I still have the luxury, right? So picking the best player available. I think it's a wrap.
What makes this scenario so special, and this scenario, as you said, Mr. Chicago, so special is that this is the one draft probably in God knows how long that we've been watching the Chicago Bears drafting, that they actually can draft guys that probably won't even start.
Won't even see the field right now.
Yeah, probably won't even see the field that much. But now they're being coached up. They've been mentored by older, seasoned veterans. And so, as the Green Bay Packers have been doing for fucking damn near 3 decades, bringing in a quarterback, having him learn from this other quarterback, then taking over and being just as dominant as the previous quarterback was. Yeah. You know, so now we're finally getting to that when we haven't had that in Chicago. I can't even remember the last time
we've never had the sustainability of being able to draft players that we can actually groom and make them our homegrown stars. We haven't done it in a long time.
And now we have an opportunity at that because Ryan Poles went out and he got him a Pro Bowl left guard. He went out and got him the best center
available
in free agency that was available this year.
Yeah.
He went out and traded and got a good, serviceable right guard.
He went out, a Pro Bowler. He was a Pro Bowler once.
Yeah, he was a Pro Bowler.
He was
Pro Bowler at a different position, but Still, he's still serviceable.
Ben Johnson,
no less. Right. He went out and got a good veteran, a guy that's looking to have a bounce back year after 2 years of being injured. And what's his name? Grady Jarrett. And also
they love him down here.
And then he went out and also got a promising, young guy that look like he got some upside to him, DN and Dale. At least that's how I'm gonna call him. I think they call him Dale. I'm calling Dale.
We don't need our producers on the show to make sure they put that in. Whenever he make a great play, be like, daylight come, man. You want to go home.
We hope
first place, Leah.
That's only if he's a legit $17 million a year guy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're gonna see because
we overpaid that, but the best thing about
that's the thing. We right now before the season, we're gonna say that yes, we feel like we overpaid for him. Now, if he goes out there and he earns that paycheck, we didn't overpay for shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like we have to wait and see for him.
Yeah, but the best thing about Poles is he front loads the money for a lot of these contracts. So after 2 years, we can get rid of these guys and be like, you know what? All right,
I'm glad you said that because
that's the greatest thing that Poles has ever done since he's been here.
He's always deal with the money. He's good with the money in the contract.
Poles constantly. One thing we don't give Poles credit for is his ability to think ahead and see into the future. Because right now, like you said, he's giving guys 3-year contracts. So when it comes up time for Caleb, if Caleb becomes everything that we hope and pray, and everybody says that he is,
it's money.
Then there's money right there for him where we won't have to sit up there and be like, oh man, damn, we gotta cut this person, we gotta cut that person. Sort of like what the Kansas City Chiefs are going through right now. They had to get rid of so many
contracts just so they can bring in more guys on that line. And
wait. No, let's not compare them because they just did the smoke and mirror trick and they just came up with $49 more million.
They did real fast.
How they do this
real fast for
they're insane.
They was like, no, we ain't letting them listen. We ain't finna sit up here and let y'all ass get good and get better while we over here struggling and shit.
Whoever their GM is
like,
no.
Your GM.
What are you talking about?
Kansas City GM. So they only had like 14 to 15 mil, 16 mil.
Yeah, they had much to work with before then.
Then they paid. Remember they re-signed Hollywood. They restructured the deal to keep Trey Smith, right? Then they restructured Chris Jones and Pat Mahomes' contract, and now they got $49 more million to do.
But that's how smart GMs do it. They restructure those guys' contract.
Yep.
All they did was restructure the 2 highest paid guys that they have on the team and just restructure.
Pat Mahomes was $500 million. So
you don't think
it's not that easy to restructure $500 million,
but you don't think $500 million we talking about.
But tell me this: you don't think for 1 second that Poles really wanted to sit up there and free up some more money that he would restructure Montez Sweat and Jalen Johnson's contract? Hell, even DJ Moore's contract.
Yeah, so I've been restructured.
No, I'm gonna tell you who it would be. I'm gonna tell you the two it would be. It wouldn't be Sweat because that was this contract. Remember, was more front loaded. It would be Cole, Komet, and DJ. That's what it would be.
Yeah.
Cole's not making money like that.
No, they said if they cut Cole, I believe they get like $10 to $12 million.
But that's if they cut him. He's not making Cole is not making money like that. DJ and
I thought he was the 6th highest paid tight end. No.
He's like 8th. He's like 8th or 9th.
I mean, that's not saying much, but it was a contract.
But that was like the first few years of his contract.
Yeah. It was like 3 years.
It will probably be DJ.
He was front loaded.
He only get like
DJ roughly is around like 28, 29 million a year, roughly.
No, I think it's 30 million. Well, Cole gets 3-year, like 31.
He got an extension. He didn't get a new contract.
It was an extension. So it was only.
Cole Komet is probably not even making like $12 million a year.
That's what I said.
He's like 10.5 or something.
Yeah, it's about 11.
He would free up a spot. Basically.
Yeah, so it'd be DJ or it'd be
and
Jalen Johnson. Or hell, might even
I forgot about Jalen.
Yeah,
could be Tremaine. No, Tremaine's was front loaded too.
Yeah, he's not making that much now either.
Yeah, because Tremaine and
he made
TJ,
19.
their contracts are coming up anyway.
They were both signed the same year, at the same time.
So he made 18.
Yeah, and he's still
you know what?
relatively young. I think Tremaine is only like 24, 25 years old.
No, Tremaine's 27.
He's about 27 now. He's about 27.
When we got him, he
played 4 years with Buffalo.
Want to check that?
I'll check it right now.
I think he's 20. I thought he was 26. I thought he was 26 because he played 4 or 5 years with Buffalo. But
yeah, he did.
He's 26 years old right now.
26.
I said 26, 27.
Yeah.
I said like 27.
Yeah, but you kind of look at it. He's 26.
He was drafted at 20.
Might be up
He
by
was
next
drafted
year.
at 20 years old.
When he turned 27. He turned 27 before the season started, I believe. Ain't it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. No, but I do think, the way Pose moves strategically with front loading these contracts, once we're not getting a return on our investment after 2 years, it's like, all right, well, we go ahead and cut our losses and let you move on. And
but that's just smart. That's smart practices anyway, especially
that is smart. Not a lot of people doing
that. Bears work. See, this ain't the same Bears now because you see the willingness to go over the cap.
That's the thing, JB, and now y'all made fun when I say this. The Bears are not fucking stupid anymore. They're not doing dumb shit anymore. They're actually looking like a smart or well-orchestrated, well-ran organization now and franchise with these moves they have been making, from the coaching staff on to the players they have acquired in free agency.
What up, Bullets? What's up?
Where was this damn Bears team all these damn years?
So I hate to bring it up because, I got these weird stats. The last time we saw anything close to this was under the Dick Jauron regime when they did pick up Chief Washington and
that was the first year that he won Coach of the Year. Yeah.
No, that was his second year. Remember, he went 13-3. His first year he wasn't.
Yeah.
All right. Here, I got the numbers for you guys for this season, 2025. Montez Sweat makes the most at $25 million.
25,
DJ Moore is also $25 million.
Then it should be Jalen, right?
$1 million. Yep. Tremaine Edmonds is $17.5 million. Yep. Tooney is 16. Dahlman is 13. Cole Kmet is next and only 9.5.
Oh, Cole went down.
Yeah.
But you know what? No. You can't count. Well, no, you can count it now. But Tooney and Dahlman just got there.
Yes, they're including what they're getting paid in 2025.
Prior to that, Cole was the fourth highest.
Had like incentive. Didn't Cole have some incentive based bonuses in his?
I'm pretty sure he did have incentives.
Yeah, I mean,
but he signed his extension. We'll get it another day. Like
he signed it last year, and I think the incentive is like a certain amount of yards or a certain amount of touchdowns.
It was, but you signed these incentives under a regime that doesn't use the tight end like that. So.
Yeah. That is kind of like ass backwards. It puts you between the rock and the hard place. It's like, wait,
I got to get 1,000 yards rushing, but we only.
I'm never gonna get it. So I'm not getting this money, so I can't even account this money. I can't even like actually account for this money because I'm not going to make it because I'm not making the damn stats that I'm going to have to back up my incentive. So yeah.
So I want to go back to the draft. Right now, there's a guy that's moving up draft boards and a sleeper guy that they recently said that the Bears are talking about doing. His name, actually talking about drafting, is Donovan Azaraku out of Boston College. I seen some film on the guy.
Not bad.
Dude is nice at defensive end. 80 tackles, 20 and a half tackles for loss, and he has 16 and a half sacks. And this was all last year.
In the ACC.
Yeah. At Boston College.
The ACC gets overlooked at times because they have some competitive teams, the Florida States, the Clemsons,
I mean, they always give you a good Jared Verse. What's my man from Clemson? The D tackle that everybody thought was Brian Brees. Like, there's always good people.
Listen, Brees was somebody that I really did want too. Like Brees.
Yeah, like the ACC is not a pump constant.
No,
it ain't
not at all.
The
not at all.
Pac-12.
Yeah,
but
Pac-12.
But see that again. That gives me pause because now, if you're telling me that's somebody that's shooting up draft boards, is that your second round pick? Because you got two of them.
I don't know. The guy's sick. He's 6'2", 247.
He reminds you of he's a little underwhelming as far as stature, but he's got that Leonard Floyd type of lankiness.
Yeah, and I've always liked Floyd. Floyd, he's back down here in Atlanta now. The Falcons signed him. I really wish we would have kept Floyd for at least 1 more year because of his makeup, his build. Like he used his size to his damn advantage. And so, yeah, I went back and saw the Boston College kid. I was like, I may have overlooked him. I wasn't paying enough attention to Boston College football. Like
it's not much to watch, but
no,
just like what you said, Fal, by him shooting up the draft board, that means his name is out there and other teams are now interested as well. So again, trading back, and I'll bring up another running back, even though we don't want to.
Hampton, you're gonna bring up Hampton. I already know you're gonna bring up Hampton.
But wait, and I talked about Hampton 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But if you listen to what Kuiper and them said today, they were like, "Oh, Genty's 1A,
yeah,
and he's
Hampton a beast now."
1A.
Yeah. Listen, I'll give Hampton his credit. He put up some damn numbers. He's a very strong back coming out of North Carolina. I do like him. Obviously, y'all heard me speak about Henderson and Judkins. The strength and speed that these running backs do have in this draft class, you almost certain it's going to be at least 3 or 4 running backs that's going to have some good careers. And even the white kid from what was it, Iowa State?
But he started for Scalaboo.
Yeah, Scalaboo. Yeah. So
Scalaboo would be a great number 2.
He is definitely getting a lot of damn buzz, and I'm like, he is a strong ass back. He don't go down easily. Now,
he'd be a great number 2 running back. Like maybe
he does not go down easily, man. I just see him 2 or 3.
If you remember the last great Bears running back who had uber high production here was Matt Forte.
Yep.
Martin all-purpose back. He's built like Matt Forte.
He was an all-purpose back.
It just makes sense for him to come here. It just makes like in the great God respect, the great Walter Payton wasn't a 4-2 guy. He was a 4-5 guy that was 5'10", 2-something, and was just mean.
I mean, he had the most determined run style. Like
we get a
he
kid
wasn't
like
going
that
down.
Here.
I don't give a damn who was coming at him. He wasn't.
But that's what I'm saying. So Walter Payton, Gale Sayers, Matt Forte. We've hit home runs with the running backs now, but we got to get the right one. A little scat back. If you ever notice, the little scat back never works.
Yeah,
it's been a while
since we had some real production out of the running back game in terms of us drafting a running back. Like we saw some glimpses with like Jeremy Langford. We saw obviously Jordan Howard had some production here and there. It didn't last long enough. Tyreek Cohen had some production, but he was a gadget guy. He was a punt returner as well as a running back and a receiving back. We haven't seen enough production.
He was our Raheem Mostert. That's what Tyreek Cohen was. He was our Mostert.
Yeah. Or our Darren Sproles.
Sproles or our Sproles, correct.
Well, let me ask you guys this.
Mm-hmm.
The running back that they draft, is this running back going to be our lead back, or is this going to be the guy that's going to come in and be the thunder to the lightning?
I think it's going to be the thunder to the lightning because we paid Swift too much money. We paid Swift. Swift is not going to sit up here and not be getting no damn carries. I'm telling y'all that right now. It's not.
So right there, because the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm trying to line all this up as far as us being Bears fans to think about who exactly could the Bears possibly draft, because a lot of things don't add up. Like we were saying earlier about grabbing a tackle. I know Frank wants Mr. Campbell at number 10, but yet we still got a guy in Braxton Jones that's there. The GM already came out and said that there's going to be competition. We drafted a guy from Yale last year in the 3rd round, which is a pretty high draft pick.
Wait, who was projected a late first rounder?
Yeah, who was projected to be a late first, early 2nd round draft pick at 3rd last year, who's going to come in and is going to be healthy this year, which is going to put him at left tackle as some competition. So now you draft him. Would it be smart for you to draft another left tackle type right there? Or could you go and look at it this way. Well, shit. What about for Darnell Wright? Could we bring in a right tackle, maybe the guy from Missouri, to give Darnell Wright some competition? Or we just sit up there this offseason. We went and got defensive tackle when we already got Billingsley. We got Zach Pickens. We got Dexter Sr. They just re-signed old boy Chris Williams. Then you went out and you got Grady Jarrett. Now that's putting 5 on there. We were talking about how we needed a defensive end, possibly draft one, but we went out and got Dale over there now. We go look at the offensive line. At the line position, we got Tooney, we got Dahlman, we got Jackson. So where exactly are we going with this draft? I think most likely the Bears are going to trade back, acquire some more draft picks.
I think that's more.
Get some more.
Now, but Foul, think about this. So
you're still paying Swift.
Yep, you are. But think about that. I want all y'all to think about this. You specifically, Frank, because this Bears, or this front office, and this coaching staff did the impossible. We sat up here and talked about how there's no way in hell you're going to be able to replace 3 or 4 damn offensive linemen on this line in 1 year. They already replaced 3 damn players in 1 year, in one damn offseason on this damn line. You telling me they're going to now total it out to 4? They're going to replace 4 offensive linemen in one damn offseason and have all these goddamn players starting in the first year.
They're going to replace one from in-house.
There's no way, because it takes a couple of drafts, a couple of years to build the success of a damn offensive line the way
the continuity, which I agree with you.
That was over the years. You ain't doing all this shit no damn one damn year. Rome was not built
this is
in
the thing,
one
and
day.
Chicago, I do agree with you on that one. We do need continuity on the offensive line, but you're not getting continuity from failed offensive linemen. Braxton Jones has had 3 years of pure fucking garbage.
And listen, you're making my argument, because I feel as if though, even though they was churching him up and putting a lot of damn sugar on this damn pork line here, I do feel as if though he's not, he can't start. Not with these veteran guys that we just acquired in free agency to actually build this line to make a more successful line to protect our damn quarterback. Braxton Jones is not the answer in that spot. But if you're telling me we're going to draft somebody there, that's 4 out of 5 damn players that we just replaced in one damn season.
Well, I'll ask you this, Mr. Chicago. Go ahead, JB.
No, I was just going to say, but to that point, even with drafting Will Campbell, it doesn't make sense, because Braxton Jones' replacement or potential replacement is already on staff.
Already on staff.
He's already here.
Yeah.
So let's not overlook that.
It's less likely that we'll go with Will Campbell. It's more likely with what Fowler just said. I do think we're going to end up trading back and gaining.
It makes more sense. That's why I said either you get best available, or you trade back to get more picks.
Yeah. As much as I don't want Al Genti, I am not completely against. I'm not completely for, but I am not completely against getting Genti, because I am trusting Ben Johnson and this coaching staff to do wonders with whoever the hell they draft. If it's an offensive player on that,
that's where you gotta stop.
You have to be careful.
You have to be very careful.
You do. That's why I say I'm not 100% in agreement with it. And also, I trust my coach now.
We have to also remember, when it comes down to this offensive line, nobody on this offensive line has had a fair shake, because I stated
Tooney has.
No. I'm not talking about the guys that we just currently signed. Previously. Because for the simple fact that I came on to the show, I think it was last week, and I literally stated that this Chicago Bears unit, the offensive line, from 2022 till now, has had over 120 different combinations of guys coming in and out. There's no way. There's no continuity there. There's no way that there can be any possible type of rhythm.
Draft picks
so,
right there, man.
So for us to poo-poo on Braxton Jones, even though we know he's not the best, we know he need a quick skipping leg day. we also have to remember he hasn't had that consistent guy next to him where they can grow a rapport with each other, because Tevin Jenkins has been in and out. You know, even when Tevin Jenkins was there, sometimes Braxton Jones was out. Sometimes he was dealing with a different center. And
before that, wasn't it Cody Whitehair?
Yeah, Nate Davis in there.
Cody
Sometimes
Whitehair
Nate Davis
hurt,
in
man.
there. He had another
Larry Borum, we didn't know what the hell we gonna get out of him. Don't get me started with Sam damn Mustafa and damn it, Leno.
But at the same time,
no with these last years.
Like I told you, I much rather have a team, or I have offensive linemen. They got some type of continuity that's been playing along with each other for some years or for some games, opposed to having a guy where we got a Pro Bowler right here and we got a Pro Bowl right here, but the rest of them guys are bullshit. They go in and out. They swamping them in and out because they're not that good. Give me that line that has that consistency and that continuity right there. I would take that over 2 Pro Bowlers any day of the week.
Keep the continuity in mind, Foul.
Be careful what you wish for, because now you have just that. You have.
I was just gonna say that is what we have right now. 2
have
Pro
the 2
Bowlers,
Pro
and
Bowlers
one
with
really good.
Hold on.
Coaching staff matters too. We have to take that into account.
We have one guy that's a goddamn Pro Bowl. We have
Well,
another guy that's made a Pro Bowl.
He's a Pro Bowl. He made the damn Pro Bowl.
I said he's made a Pro Bowler, but he's not a perennial Pro Bowler.
No. He's, when you look it up, it says Pro Bowler.
He's a Pro Bowler.
He's made one.
Pro Bowler. So
I don't give a damn how many. He a Pro Bowler. You made one. You're a Pro Bowler.
You're a
That's
Pro
what it
Bowler.
is. We're not splitting hairs.
And I just said he's not a perennial Pro Bowler. He's made one.
I know what you're saying.
For 6 years, and he's only made one Pro Bowl. He's made one Pro Bowl. If you've been in the league for 6 years or for 8 years and you made 8 of them, you're a perennial Pro Bowler.
Yeah, I agree with continuity on that part. What you're saying is you don't want a Pro Bowler and then, you know, a new guy, and then a Pro Bowler and then another new guy. I understand that, but you technically got 3 really good offensive linemen and center guard. That, I mean, they're next to each other, building the continuity themselves, and then you got 2 technically
in the trenches,
technically continuity type guys. Even though I'm still not a Braxton Jones fan, Darnell Wright, in my opinion, was the only one that I said it should be a starter this upcoming season.
Well, we're giving Darnell Wright the benefit of the doubt to believe he's going to look better and play better with this coaching staff. Because again, all things considered, we cannot not count how abysmal the damn coaching staff was last year. Because this coaching staff, let's be real about this. This coaching staff didn't do these goddamn players no favors at all. Not from any position.
And that includes Braxton.
More specifically the damn offensive line. You kept Chris Morgan ass around here doing Amsterdam Luke.
I knew he was going to go there, but there's a difference in being in. Well, I ain't going to go into that because that's semantics. But yes, Mitch Trubisky was a Pro Bowl alternate, whatever. But
he wasn't.
What we're saying is this. We know Joe Tooney, perennial Pro Bowler. Jackson, Pro Bowl potential. Dahlman, Wright, Jones / Amagaji. Wait and see.
Yeah. Well, we're going to get back to that more. Let's pay some bills first.
Listen, shout out to my man Terrence from Chicago's Clubhouse podcast, from the Moore's Brewing Company here in Chicago, Illinois. All right, we got bros out here putting out this for the Moors. It's tasty. I didn't even have to come on here lying about this. All right, this tastes like what I like when I drink a beer. I don't drink a beer often because I'm too big and I need to stay off of carbonated drinks. But this is the carbonated drink you need to open up and crack and take a sip. All right, if you want to come out of the dark ages, be educated. All right, get you some of this Moore's brew right here. It's definitely tasty. You can get it in Kimbark and High Park.
Whoa. I thought we were a team. Where's Mines? And when are we getting in Tempe, Arizona?
I guess we're going to have to find out, man. But everybody out there, for here in Chicago, go to Kimbark and pick you up some Moors.
Hey, Chicago Clubhouse Podcast is brought to you by Moore's Beer. Moore's Beer, great taste. And speaking of which, man, we got to get our boy Ken Davis back on, man.
We got to get Ken back on.
I was just about to say that, man.
Man, we have to get him back on. We were talking about, you know, the Bears with their luxury of having a draft where they addressed a lot of needs that they had on the offensive line and the defensive line this offseason with the free agent signings and also with a couple of trades. One thing that we've seen the Bears do, they did pick up the wide receiver from Washington. I can't pronounce
Zacchaeus.
Yeah, I ain't even trying to pronounce that shit. Don't call him Z. So yeah, so we picked him up. One thing that worries me about, as far as when it comes down to the Bears and their selection of wide receivers, is that we're not getting the one with height. That worries me a little bit. DJ is like 5'11", 6 foot at the most.
Yeah.
Rome is like 6'3", 6'4". Then you have Tyler Scott, short
we still
guy.
Know what are we doing with him, man?
What's his name? He's like 5'9".
I think Tyler Scott's going to be like a special teams guy.
And then not only that, they brought in 2 wide receivers. They brought in Rondale Moore.
They re-signed Homer too.
And then they brought
I like Rondale Moore though.
Rondale Moore, and they brought in McCole Hardman. It's not giving me.
Didn't I tell y'all last week about McCole Hardman? I told.
I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm cool with.
I mean, if you're going to bring in somebody for special teams, I'm fine with that. I'm just not a big fan of us getting all these guys that don't really have no height, and all we have is one tall dude. You're supposed to have a package, and then that lets me know what they're going to do with Collins Johnson. Are they going to let him walk? Is he going to be on the practice squad? You got a 6'5" receiver.
He's kind of getting left out.
He really is.
Let me ask you this,
actually show what he can do out there.
Ben Johnson's Detroit Lions, though, did they have a lot of size at the wide receiver spot? I don't.
They had one big dude.
Well,
Jameson Williams is not short, but what's the big dude?
I mean, he was like 6'4", Williams.
Patrick is a big guy.
Patrick's a tall dude. Jameson's like 6'2", 6'3".
Right.
It's like the same size. I mean, Rome type size.
I mean, the only guy that I really saw that was really short on their squad was St. Brown. That's about it.
That's it. Yeah,
he was their number one guy too. Yeah. And
I mean,
even their tight end wasn't really. I mean, he was solid as far. Laporta wasn't. I mean, what is he like 6'2"?
Yeah, but
keep in mind, though, like 6'5".
Ben Johnson.
If you could use Komet properly, like they should, I hope. I mean, you're going to have a size on there.
Yeah, but he's not. But the thing about Komet, he's not gonna stretch the field.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, the bigger you get, usually the slower you get too.
He's not a great blocker, and I'll tell you this much: to add a caveat to this, signing the Zacchaeus. So actually signing him, Zacchaeus. I'm sorry. He's actually a damn good blocker. And the one thing that Ben Johnson has stressed so far is that you ain't blocking, you ain't getting the damn ball. And you better be putting 100% effort in that shit. So with Antoine Randall being,
I was going to say with Randall, he's going to make sure of that.
He going to make sure you out there on your damn assignment when the ball ain't coming to you until the damn ball gets to you.
But this is when physics come in. It's only so much of motherfucking
facts right
5'8", 5'9" damn wide receiver can do with a motherfucker.
Yes, he did. Thank you. I was about to say Rondale Moore. I like Rondale Moore.
I do too. Yeah.
Rondale Moore.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't mind. Like I said, I wouldn't mind bringing a guy like that on if he's gonna do like special teams, like if he's doing kickoff return and punt return. I don't mind that. Do I want to see a lineup where we got 5'9" Rondale Moore or 5'10", and then you got 6', 5'11" DJ Moore and 6'3"? What's his name? Rome Odunze, and then backing him up is another short wide receiver, then another short wide receiver.
Rome's got a very high. Rome's got a very high vertical though. I mean, he can jump. That boy can get up in the air.
But if he's your only tall wide receiver that's going to be sitting up there playing and getting consistent time, that's not a good look.
True, but in fairness, the traditional slot, like what slot receiver is really, really tall?
No slot receiver.
Very few. Yeah, very
few. The ones that stretch the field are the tall ones. The Jamar Chases, the Justin Jeffersons,
but they're not even that tall. Like they're 6'1", 6'2". Like they're not even that tall.
6'3" type. Yeah, they're not.
About 6'2". 6'2" is like an average.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I get what you're saying, but there comes a time where you want to have, like, especially when you're running the ball, you want some big wide receivers out there. I mean, the physics of it just alone, where you got a 6'3", wide receiver that's big that can sit up there and golf for
we
6
had him
foot
here.
corner, opposed to having a 5'9" wide receiver out there on a damn DB that's 6'1".
We had him here. The other St. Brown, Equanimous, was 6'5". He
was tall. He was tall. He was a damn good blocker.
All he did was
He was actually our best blocker. He was our
right.
him and Dwayne Pettis was pretty tall too, wasn't he? Wasn't
Pettis tall? Not Austin. Is it Austin?
No, Dwayne Pettis.
Dante Pettis.
Dante Pettis. Yeah. He was tall too. So both Pettis and Equanimous St. Brown they're our best damn blocking receivers too. And they get the ball every so often. So
again,
we need some great blocking
receivers. History. It wasn't that long ago when we had Brandon Marshall and Alshon Jeffrey, who was like 6'2", 6'3", 6'4.
And stretching the damn field out, getting 1,400, 1,500, 1,200 yards.
And there was a lot of jump balls out there.
They were. Here's something that nobody actually mentioned. So this is off the subject of a receiver. What about Warren from Penn State, the tight end?
I knew you was gonna say that, Tyler Warren. But here's the thing.
Listen,
that if
he's a he was nice.
Listen to me. He's got more yards after a catch from any tight end in the history. And remember, this is a school that not too long ago gave us Mike Gesicki, who played receiver / tight end.
Yep, he sure did.
So I get it. I knew what James Franklin was on. I get it. But you bring a Tyler Warren in here, you create two problems. Anybody? Bueller.
Fry.
I'll tell you what the two problems is. One, you just relegated Cole Kmet to your blocker, which he's not been that good. That's one. Two, you're in another system where the tight end is like the fourth or fifth option.
Yeah.
So why spend that pick on a player where the offense does not use him?
Who's to say we won't use him? And we didn't draft Chase Claypool, Jay Grizz, but we did have him. Chase Claypool was 6'4", 230, and didn't do nothing with his damn height or his damn speed.
I mean, I'm not saying anything positive about Chase Claypool, but we saw it in the chat earlier when somebody said that they did not use him properly. They did not use Chase Claypool properly.
No.
Right, and I think that killed his momentum.
He didn't do any favors either, though, Frank. Let's be real about that.
He didn't do any favors, but you don't sit up there and use a talent like that and just put his ass out there for blocking. I mean,
and he said, I don't do this.
Yeah.
Where's the 50-50 balls?
Yeah.
Like they literally gave his stat. He literally blocked 70% of the time. That's insane for a guy.
How tall was Velvet? How tall was Velvet Jones?
5'11".
I thought he was taller than that.
He just got signed.
He was taller.
He just got signed. Maybe 6 foot. He just got signed though. No, he literally.
Yeah, he just got signed yesterday.
The Saints. I think you said the
Saints.
Yep.
Wait, and he's supposed to play some running back. Did y'all see that? He's supposed to play some running back. They trying to make him like
pretty solid at running back.
JP, think about all the weapons.
Cordell Patterson.
I see what you're saying, Tucson. Tucson is saying that Warren is a franchise train thing, very athletic. I know Frank is not gonna like that, but
I'm not denying that. I'm not saying anything bad about that. Like this is the thing I'm gonna say about Warren is if you're not gonna go out there and get me another at least good receivers, which I don't think we really have seen yet, I wouldn't be mad if you're gonna run a lot of very good 2 tight end sets with him and Kmet. Like that'd be pretty good. I mean, because he's a little bit more of a speedster, a Laporta type.
Absolutely.
What they're hoping
that's
they're
exactly that's the reason why I brought him up.
Kmet is going to be your blocking in your red zone type guy. Like if you're
Ben Johnson had a successful, well-oiled machine over there with that damn offense, having Laporta do what he was doing on top of all the damn weapons outside, getting the damn ball when it was their time to do it. Don't sit there and tell me this can't be done with Warren. We can have Warren actually be the scapegoat, if you will, to Caleb when ain't nothing else is there down the field. He's right there. That's what the primary job of the damn tight end is, to be the safety net for the damn quarterback. We need that. Cole hasn't been there.
Time out. Here's my thing.
Used like that though.
If you look at now, listen. I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. Cole Kmet is no Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta was a Pro Bowler.
No, he's not.
Sam Laporta was a Pro Bowler as a rookie, y'all.
Rookie.
Remember, he had 10 touchdowns as a rookie. I remember that. That was the season that they should have beat the 49ers, but dude wouldn't kick the field goals. He kept going for it on fourth down.
Yep.
Last year,
before him, JB, T.J. Hawkinson too.
I agree with you on that.
Hawkinson and
I agree.
I'm not saying that's the thing. But my thing is this. When you bring in, and he had, of course, like everything changes. Laporta had a very good year last year. You know, he wasn't bad. He never had 1,000 yards, but he's only
he had a rough first half of the season, but he finished very strong. He
got hurt like the first 4 games.
Yeah, he had a very good second half.
No.
Yes.
Listen to me. He only missed 1 game.
He missed 1 game.
There were a lot of games.
Yeah, he was playing with nagging injuries.
He kept going in and out because he was right. I actually think that Laporta, right? I actually think he was one of those tight ends that's like I'm not saying he's Kelsey the player, but he's Kelsey-like. He's got that wiggle. He's got that.
He's one of the top tight ends, absolutely.
Right. Cole Kmet don't do what he do. That's different. This Warren kid, they say he's better than Brock Bowers.
That's what I'm hearing too. That's the comparison I got. Bowers
means you
was a damn problem down here in Georgia, man.
Well,
but that means you feature this kid like they featured Brock Bowers. He's not going to get with Roma Dulce on this side. DJ Moore on this. He's not going to get featured.
JB, that's not a fair assessment to make because the damn Raiders ain't had no other damn weapons to throw to. They had no choice but to get the damn ball to Brock. There was nobody else to get the damn ball to.
That's not what I'm saying.
Kobe Myers?
I'm not saying that as a bad thing.
Number 1 running receiver.
I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm saying it as a testament to somebody like the old school where the Patriots had, I don't even believe I'm saying this guy's name, Aaron Hernandez and Crump.
They both Pro Bowls. They both had 10 touchdowns in the same season.
That's what I'm saying. But we're not running that type of system.
No, we're not.
So to grab him, yes, best player available, but to grab him, would we be really doing that kid a service?
Well,
I don't know.
I feel like
same argument can be made about Jimmy.
Go ahead, Val.
Go ahead.
First of all, Tyler Warren is 6'6", 260. So
easy work.
Height in. He's got speed, he got hands, and he has the ability to break away, and he has a wiggle.
He got wiggle for sure.
Yeah, the Bears are going to draft him. I'm not drafting him at 10. I'm trading back probably a couple more spots. And then if I wanted to draft him, that's when I would draft him. I don't think
You saying it like he's going to be there.
I don't think he's going to be a top 10 pick. Even if he were to trade out, nobody's going to get him in the top 10.
20. He'll
probably be a top 20 pick.
Top 20. I'll give that.
Sure.
And then another thing, if you do draft him, writing's on the wall for Cole Kmet.
Oh,
listen, the same thing can be said about Swift with Genty. The writing's on the damn wall.
Y'all didn't even let me get to that because
the reason why I sit up there and say that with Cole Kmet opposed to Swift, first of all, it's easier to get rid of a running back than it is to get rid of a tight end. Also, Swift has been in the league longer than Cole Kmet has. So when it comes down to that, Cole Kmet, he's been
easier. I don't know about easier. I don't know about that.
No, it is. That's why the running back position is the least valuable position in football.
Not no damn more.
It still is.
I mean, we had 1 year where that could have changed. It's not going to change.
That narrative is no longer being blasted. No, it's not.
Mr. Chicago, it's not going to change in 1 year.
If this continues to happen for the next 2 or 3 years,
running backs.
There has to be substantial increases in the running game.
Not just one people. Yes,
and it's not going to just take
you need to have 5 or 6
season with 2,000 yards, and one of them actually eclipsed the greatest rushing season in the NFL history.
If you give me 7 or 8 1,500-yard rushers, then that might change. Yeah, but you're not getting that.
That's when it would change. You just don't need Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry. You're going to need
Josh Jacobs.
You're going to need more from a Jamar Gibbs. You're going to need some more from Alvin Kamara. You're going to need some more from Christian McCaffrey.
Mixon had over 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns.
Buddy from the Jets.
What are we talking about here? Brees Hall.
Buddy from the Jets this cold.
Brees Hall.
Yes, but what I'm sitting up there saying is not
Bijan. You need Bijan.
Yeah, you're gonna need Bijan. It's not just
Bijan.
gonna be off of 2 running backs. 2 running backs are not gonna do it. You're gonna need more.
Watch this.
We just named the more running backs that you was just asking.
We named them, but the thing is this: Jonathan Taylor, he was hurt last year, right? He was hurt last year,
and still got 1,400 yards.
Pull it up.
I don't know if he got 1,400 yards.
Pull up the running backs.
He was hurt. Bijan Robinson, they're still not using him to the ability that
they're not using him right.
I think it was 11 running backs that had over 1,000 yards. If I'm not mistaken.
It was. It sure the hell was about 10 or 11. About 10 or 11.
But Chicago, I want to bring this to your point. Fal, I'm sure you'll attest to this. This has been Johnson's baby. Head to toe. He already got rid of DeAndre Swift once. Don't think he won't get rid of him again. He ain't tied to dude. He really not.
And if he gets rid of him, it's not going to be this year.
It'll definitely be next year.
He's too much of a cap hit this year.
For sure. Absolutely. And his little $8 million is, matter of fact, I think the cap hit is more than that, isn't it?
Yeah, I think his cap hit is probably like 9 or 10.
Because his money wasn't front loaded because he was on a 3-year.
It was a 3-year deal, like $40 million.
Like a 3-year, $30 million.
Yeah, he was on a 3-year thing. So
like 36 million, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So if they do draft a Tyler Warren, like I said, Cole Kmet is going to be a guy that they're going to absolutely look at because, I mean, when you kind of think about it, they did extend Cole Kmet. Contrary to Frank's belief, I don't dislike Big Stiffy. I like Big Stiffy. I think he's cool. I don't think that he's that guy.
I think he's Mark Navarro.
I think he's a good, serviceable tight end. I think, yes, they say that he's one of the best blocking tight ends, but he does have episodes where he just totally.
Who said
that was debunked, right?
Who said that shit?
No, that was debunked when they say he was one of the best blocking tight ends, and then it came out that according to his rating, he wasn't.
That's hella cap. Whoever said that stupid shit, that's so much cap. Stop lying on that man like that.
Hey, can I bring a little laughter in real quick? I've been waiting on this. It's 9:30. We got to get ready to wrap up. I know. Hey, comment of the night, because we haven't even gotten to the other subjects yet. Comment of the night for me. Bears down. Said, having Braxton starting is more like saying TTNL is a good show. Hey, that's comment of the night, goddamn.
Hey, pull that up. I want to see it. What did you say?
See if I can find it. That was early.
Oh, that was way back in
8-19.
I saw it. I was like skimming through it. I was trying to like.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been trolling the comments. That's definitely comment of the night. Shout out to Bears down.
Shout out to Bears down. So before we get into shout outs and things,
and then just to mention too, another pop over as well. Like we're getting more people that are just leaving them. I guess they still talk a lot of crap about us because these people are saying they do.
Foul. We got 10 minutes. Talk about the tournament.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, we got you, man.
So we had the selection committee come up. We see the teams now that's inside the NCAA tournament. I know there's a lot of talk about how North Carolina should not have made it.
They shouldn't.
Also, this is more of a personal rant for me.
Me too, Foul.
This is a more personal rant for me.
How
the hell is the Michigan Wolverines a number 5 seed?
Ain't no way.
When they won the Big Ten tournament? Not only that, the seeds, I get Michigan State being ahead of Michigan State did win the Big Ten. I give them that. Wisconsin,
JB.
Purdue, and Maryland all have better seeds than Michigan. When Michigan beat Wisconsin twice, they beat
Purdue once.
Twice. And better than them in the conference and had a better record than them. How the hell do they end up with 3 and 4 seeds and Michigan get the number 5?
Because they don't like Jim Harbaugh either.
Bullshit politics, man.
They don't like Jim Harbaugh either.
You're full of shit like a motherfucker. I'm gonna say it like this because I don't give a fuck because it's my rant time. You're full of shit.
Absolutely.
That would go. It's not. It doesn't even have to be Michigan. It's any fucking team. How can you sit up there and justify giving a team that won their conference tournament, finished second in their conference, and you get the number 3, 4, and 5 teams?
To the teams we beat.
And teams ding. Twice.
out of here with that
You
shit.
give them that. I'll give you Maryland. There's a debate for Maryland because we beat Maryland. Maryland beat us.
Maryland, right now, but Maryland had one more win, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, and they had probably like one less loss than we did. I can give you Maryland. There could be a debate about Maryland. But Wisconsin, that stinking ass cheese state, and Purdue.
That's some politics.
You just love Purdue. You know Purdue got Big Ten Player of the Year again? Purdue, back-to-back Big Ten. Zach Edey last year, and then the forward this year.
I don't think they lost to us twice.
No, I'm saying they got back-to-back Big Ten Player of the Year. Purdue.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine and dandy. But at the same time,
Wisconsin shit. Like, Wisconsin had no business.
Wisconsin, you lost twice. We just beat you in the championship game.
Hell no.
But they got higher seeded. The NCAA is full of shit.
They are. They really are.
I guess we can go on next week and talk about our brackets and shit because we ain't really got no brackets up for that shit.
And we should do one though.
We should do one actually.
I mean, we could do a bracket. We ain't got nothing.
Oh, we got like 2 days. Like
I think it's one day. I think it needs to be
I started my brackets on the ESPN app, and so it's still available. For
also my alma mater, Alabama State, way to make the tournament, baby. You know,
they did. Congrats, buddy. Congrats.
You probably gonna get your ass whooped if you beat St. Francis because you're gonna play Auburn first.
Oh shit!
Shit.
Auburn was ranked number 2, wasn't it? Shit.
I don't know what the fuck they were ranking. They were ranked pretty
high.
high.
They were like 2 or 3. I was like, shit. Yeah.
And also, before we go to, let's probably get a little 5 minutes talk about these damn Bulls that's fucking up because they were supposed to be losing games in order to get better draft position, especially in a particular draft where there's going to be a lot of good players. And now these.
Before we go there, you want to go to another Staley's first? Like,
talk
talk about
again Staley's before we get fucking cursed out. Once again, the Chicago Clubhouse podcast. Listen to me very carefully. We will be at the Staley's, 1746 South Michigan. Is Israel Donajay's his restaurant. Come on down, join us at 6:00 p.m. We won't be on our regular time at 8. We will be there and broadcasting at 6:00 p.m. Come on down. Hey, I know some of you people you like to do your after work sets. Come on down there to the Staley's, 1746 South Michigan. The Chicago Clubhouse podcast will be broadcasting live at Israel Donajay's joint. Come join us. Let's have some wings. Let's drink a little beer. Your alcoholic choice of beverage, whatever that is, because I don't fucking drink. Watch some sports. We're going to have a few people come on, talk, tell us how they think about Chicago sports, whether it's the Bears, the Bulls, the Blackhawks, the White Sox, the Cubs, the Sky. It don't fucking matter. Come on down just to the Staley, 1746 South Michigan. Tuesday, March 25th.
That's next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday,
yeah.
Next Tuesday.
I'm taking off work, so I'm going to be down there probably earlier than that.
So bring your ass. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I'm already off.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse podcast. Now we're going to talk about these damn crazy ass, retarded ass Bulls.
Like, what the fuck?
What
are you doing?
They don't know how to even tank right, man.
All right, this is the thing, and we've had him on this show before, and please, I want you to come back. Kendall Gill, love you, man. And I know you got to say positive things about the Bulls when you're like, oh, yeah, man, I'm confident these Bulls are going to finish 7. I don't want them fucking finishing 7. I don't care about 7 because they're not winning a championship.
They're not winning anything.
They ain't winning the damn first round. Hell,
they're not getting
let alone a damn championship. If somebody don't hurry up and get fired, man, I'm gonna lose my shit. Somebody better get fired. Really?
See, I'm at least saying something positive about my Chicago Blackhawks. They are losing. They are losing with style. They're probably going to get another top 3 pick again this year. So the future is bright. You keep picking top 10 every year and not doing anything, getting better. Oh my God! I wish I had a fucking.
The only bright spot to this that I would say is seeing Kobe White going out there balling the hell out.
I might give you that.
Wait. Can I speak on that? Because that was the one person they contemplated not keeping.
Yeah. They contemplated. Listen, for all intents and purposes, they contemplated that shit for the last 2 damn years. It talks about Kobe White getting traded for the last 2 years. What's up, Rick? What's up, man?
let me say this, and being, I'm the resident Bulls hater, right? Because I'm gonna say this: when Arturas Karsanarenovich, or however the hell you say his name, Ricky,
I just say Arturas. That's all.
AK. When he came over here and I saw some of his plans, I was like, well, that don't sound logical. Where was this Denver magic you bring? And it just let me know, oh, you weren't the mastermind behind
Hell
Denver.
no,
he was just the person holding the cape. And he come over here and he mess it up. And then you get rid of everybody and got the nerve to pick up people that are cast off of other teams. You late. And promote it to the fans like, we're trying. You're promoting it to the fans like, oh, we're trying.
No,
trying what? Trying to lose?
Yeah,
I'm not trying nothing.
This is the thing. I'm gonna give it to Chicago by saying I do like how Kobe White is looking, and I do like how our rookie is looking as well.
Yeah,
like, I love how he's looking. Love how he's looking. He is blocking shots.
Okay.
He is stealing balls. He is going to that rim hard every time, whether he gets freaking blocked or not. He is not shying away from contact.
Okay. Whatever it's worth.
I need somebody that's not just okay. I need somebody to move the goddamn needle.
Well, yes, but were we expecting him to be elite all-star his first season? I wasn't. I wasn't even expecting him playing this much because we have a dumbass coach.
We need to put ourselves in a damn position to actually get us a damn star over here at some damn point.
Agreed.
We need a star player.
At the 10th pick, and I don't know how much y'all follow college basketball, but by the time
I'm being real with you. I haven't watched this. This is probably the least amount of basketball, both pro and college, that I have watched probably ever. I've always watched basketball.
I'm just going to say a name because by the time the Bulls pick and we need some help at the forward position, if they don't draft John Tonje from Wisconsin, then I don't want to hear nothing from AK because guess what? He shoots 90% from the field. He just busts Michigan State for 33. And guess what? He's that small forward hybrid that we need.
He didn't beat Michigan's ass.
No, he didn't. Listen, I'll tell you this much. They're going to end up drafting another damn foreign player that nobody knows, nobody was watching. You watch what the hell I tell you. Y'all can book this shit right now. The Bulls are going to do something stupid with that damn 10th pick. Watch what I tell y'all, man. It never fails.
Doug McDermott 2.0.
Jesus Christopher and Curtis Christ.
You can't see me.
Man.
But see, that's where we are right now, to where we're looking at the Bulls as not even an app like I don't even want to turn the game on no more because I'm like, first of all, I don't want to see you lose, and I don't even want to see you win.
I don't get that many damn Bulls games down here no damn way, so I'm glad I
Atlanta got our number for sure. For true. Atlanta got our number.
You're not wrong.
Listen, I usually go to a Hawk game when they playing the Bulls down here just so I can talk shit to the whole damn stadium about how they ain't got no damn rings and they got that damn lonely-ass Lenny Wilkins banner up there. It's been up there since Dr. King got hit with the first rock. Like they ain't got no banners up there, man. It's just lonely up there at the top. And they got that one Dominique Wilkins statue that's outside. It was the wrong damn statue. You got him playing defense. Dominique Wilkins was a damn power dunker. Why the hell would you have a Duncan Dominique Wilkins statue? That's ridiculous. That was very stupid. But no, I wasn't gonna waste my damn money going to no damn game, watching the damn Bulls team look like nothing. Just wasted my damn money. Hell no.
Hey, the Bears fired everybody. Hey, Bulls, take note.
All right.
Please do. Please.
I wish.
Ownership
too, though. Ownership too. I would like that.
You know what's crazy? And I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna be a hypocrite because I hope he picks my son. But you know who the G League coach is for the Bulls, the Windy City Bulls?
Oh,
Billy Donovan's son.
Shit, are they losing too?
Yes,
I didn't even know that. You should have never told me that shit.
Thank you.
Wait, what did you say? It's a tall glass of dirty BS with some ice in it.
And you can't sell me a damn Sprout drink from it.
That's how you know the dirty pictures are out there, man. He's got something. If his son's getting the head coaching job,
man. Why is he still here? Why the hell is Billy Donovan still here?
This GM, president, and coaching staff is awful as beyond hell together. They don't work good together. They don't get the same people that they want, that Billy Donovan needs to succeed. So what do? Hey, let my son coach.
You know what? You want to make the Bulls great again? You put a goddamn executive order to get Jerry Reinsdorf ass out my damn state.
Wish.
How about doing that?
I think White Sox fans would like that too.
That would help.
You want to sell the White Sox to Tennessee?
No.
Dumbass.
Well,
at least we don't got LeBron James on our team, though.
That's true.
Oh, we don't have a new stadium with the White Sox.
Just because Bullets commented right there, I had to say it. So
at the end of the day, it is what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and get into some shout outs. Mr. Chicago, you go ahead and kick us off.
Man, as always, man, it's always an honor and a pleasure to be on the show with you guys on Tuesday. Talk Chicago sports, more specifically their sports. Let's talk all the off-season moves we're making, so to be made, acquisitions, draft, the whole nine. So, big ups to you all for that. Got to shout out to Michigan Wolverines for winning their conference championship. Obviously, them being ranked where they were in this damn March Madness tournament. But I got them moving on, and they're going to be advancing in this goddamn tournament. You can damn show book. Yeah, I said this shit. I got them in at least like 2 or 3 brackets already. They're going to win the damn tournament. And it's going to be the college football team, the Michigan Wolverines that won it last year for the national title. And we're going to have a damn basketball team.
Pretty sure I got Michigan State beating them by like 47.
I'm going to say, yeah, you forgot who stands in front of you, right?
Hey, tone all that shit down. I don't like y'all tone up in here. Y'all better take that somewhere else.
Well, they got because they lose at every fucking thing else, so I guess
Hey, listen, Tommy's a great coach. Yes, ain't going that damn far. Y'all ain't going that far. Don't worry about it. But like I said,
what's going up, Dan?
Michigan, I can see them pulling it off, man, and obviously,
as long as I'm not a LeBron fan, I don't care, Bulls.
Yeah,
I don't. Nobody on this Bulls team at least cries like LeBron does. Yeah. They just suck.
Yeah, don't get me started with that shit. But no.
Hey, Toussaint, I'm looking forward to see if Juju can make it. I want to see what Juju do.
I want to see what he can do too.
I am actually too. I want to see what Juju does.
I want to see if she can make it to the Final Four. I want to see that.
The girls going to listen. That's going to be an interesting damn Final Four because I think South Carolina going to be back in the fold. Y'all can just damn don't believe that shit.
Hey, but
don't say they ain't bullshit out here, man.
Kate from UConn.
Coach Don ain't bullshit out here, man.
Oh, but old girl, what the girl that was going against Caitlin Clark last year? I think her name is Cade Beckers or whatever. Like,
yeah. She was
I wanted to preach.
He ain't playing, bro.
I wanted to.
She's not playing.
We're talking women's basketball right now. I wanted to ask you guys a quick question as well. How do you feel about Angel Reese talking about the women's players sitting out next year for the WNBA?
This is not the first time we've heard this.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I know
it's last either. They've held out before.
I don't expect nothing else. Would you expect her to sit up there and say anything different? I mean, I don't blame her.
I don't blame her at all. Like, you have to speak up for what you believe in.
They get paid more overseas than they are here.
Yeah, they have.
But I mean, Angel Reese makes about $4 million a year with all her advertising, guys. So let's not forget.
She got her own
advertising, but her contract, she makes what I make.
Yeah, I make more than you make that much.
I make more than her. So that's crazy. That's crazy. So I do think that they have the right to want to demand more money, especially given all of the money that they made. Now, granted, this is two sides of this. The WNBA has lost a lot of money over the years, but last year
this was the best year they've ever had, and that was losing $24 million.
From a marketing standpoint, from promotion, from all these different brands of these female players getting out there, getting their shoe deals, endorsements, the whole nine. You didn't see this many endorsements probably in a very damn long time, if ever, for this magnitude. So for them to step in and take a stand, I support them on that, man. Go get y'all money. Obviously, y'all not gonna get NBA money, but at the very least, y'all can still make a substantial amount to where y'all not having to market yourself so damn much and get all these different advertisements and and have side jobs and shit like that. Like y'all should.
Well, wouldn't the only way for you to ask for more money is if your business actually profits more money? You still lost $24 million last year. This is the best year they've ever had.
I don't know if y'all seen this. They done jumped them goddamn prices up.
We gonna win it to a whole.
Yeah, we're going over the shout out mark here.
Shout out to the Chicago Sky, man. I hope. I'm wishing Angel Reese and our girl Cardozo and the rest of the team a great season. I'm hoping that she has a great sophomore season, her second year, and she continue on with her double doubles. Hopefully, man. I mean, I'm seeing some highlights from the Cubs. Yeah, I mean, it's some speculation about how good or bad the Cubs will be. We'll see about that. Ain't nobody talking about the goddamn White Sox, so I won't even get into that shit. Even though I am more of a White Sox fan than I am a Cub fan, but that's neither here nor there. The point is, Chicago gets the world. Let's see what more moves be made with all these different sports teams that we have in our city.
All right, Frank the Tank.
All right. I mean, I'm not giving any shout out to the Bulls. They're pissing me the hell off right
now. They'll get shout out.
And I mean, Blackhawks, you guys are showing promise and losing. So that's actually, I'll give you guys a shout out. For that.
I'm not sure about that.
We're still getting some good draft picks, and you're showing promise with the young stars. So I like that.
Yeah.
I'll give my normal shout outs, and I know it's been on the chat already too. Shout out to my kiddos who had their jiu-jitsu tournaments these past weekends. My son again took third place again out of 7 kids. My daughter in her first tournament, my 6-year-old won in her beautiful little pink jiu-jitsu gi, destroyed a boy. She only had to place one.
Oh, she fought a boy?
Yeah, she only had to face a boy, but she had to pay him best out of 3. She beat him 9-0 and 14-0. So she absolutely destroyed. So got to give her a shout out. Her first ever tournament, and she
embarrassed that boy.
Medal. And after that, just yesterday, her jiu-jitsu coach promoted her with her gray and white belt. So she's an upgraded.
Congratulations, Leah.
Got to give her a shout out.
Congratulations, good job.
Other than that, Chicago against the world, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Other than that, nothing else, man. Just looking forward to this Bears season, getting excited. And like how you said before, it's not often where we can say the Bulls can look at that 10 spot and take the best available that they would choose. Like that does not happen often. Trust my head coach to make the right decision. If that decision is picking your running back, I mean, I trust you until I don't trust you.
Yeah.
Other than that, JB, on you.
My first shout out is going to go out to Ricky trying to get the force going with Grogu.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
I'm watching that too, man. I'm watching
him and Yoda, boy.
Hey, pal, whatever they talking about, bro, you will never know.
I'll say this, Ricky.
Ricky
for sure has that vision.
He definitely.
But you got to have vision.
Ricky, use that force. Get it.
Yeah, man. He said, "Hey, man, you don't know me like that, bro. You don't know me like that, big dog. What's wrong with you? Quit looking at me like that."
I love it. Nephew, go get him, nephew. Talk to him.
It's like it's about to be the rockin' sockin' robots in a minute.
Hey, man, baby Yoda gonna come up listening around here, man. Chris gonna be like, "Hey, man, where baby Chris at? Where Yoda at, man?"
I told you I can't have them on at the same time. That's the shit I gotta do.
You already know. You already been through it.
He is having a blast with Grogu right now.
He's like, bro, you go ahead and handle your show. I'm gonna handle this little dude right here, man. All the
what? Like y'all are not peeping the true comedy.
I'm definitely peeping it the whole time.
Did you see Grogu do this? Calm down, Ricky. And Ricky was like, no.
Ricky like, bro, I ain't calming down nothing. Who you talking to, man? Don't make me get spoiled on you right
That Jedi mind trick don't work on me.
Ricky talking that Chicago talk. Oh, my mama, I'll fold you up, Joe. Don't play with me.
Hey, Ricky, like the manager off of 5 Heartbeats. You ain't gonna do mine. You ain't gonna have me dangling like you had red ass off that.
There you go. Hey, right.
Commission has a good point. We need to get the Grogu Ricky segment up on the show right now. Man. Really just start.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it could be big. But hey, real talk though. Hey, shout out to y'all, my brothers, Foul, Frank, Chicago, and T Nick in the back. You already know Tuesdays is my day. I wouldn't miss it for the world if I could. You know, I ain't got to say nothing about y'all. Y'all the best. Shout out to Ricky. Shout out to Grogu. Like, this is writing itself. This is comedy. Yeah. It's good television right here. So everybody telling me this good
Grogu
TV.
talking back, Ricky going at him. Man,
This good comedy, baby, right here. I'm trying to tell you.
He's like, Dad, you better tell him. He better stop talking to me, man.
And I'm gonna give a shout out because we always shout out Ben Johnson. We always shout out Ryan Poe. Hey, shout out to George McCaskey for stepping the blank back.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's about damn time because he didn't know what the hell he was doing, and he realized now I have people who can actually do this, and I can.
Because Kevin Warren isn't his puppet. That's why Kevin Warren did not come in and be his puppet like Ted Phillips was. Kevin Warren, the moment Virginia died, and I hate to say it, but the moment Virginia died, Kevin Warren was just like, "Listen, I'm running this fucking team right now. You do whatever you need to do in the background. I am running the shit on this team and where we're going."
And don't you think that needed to have that conversation needed to be had a long time?
I agree, but I do also believe Virginia McCaskey had a saying in not allowing that to happen. She had to continue to be the face. We know that.
They said even into her weaning days, 100, 101, 102, she was very lucid. So she was like, we're not paying him. And they're like, listen to mom. I get it. But now we're in a new era. God bless her. She up there with their daddy. They getting ready to get some bratwurst and watch some wins. But just shout out to him for stepping back, because without him giving Kevin Warren a blessing, this wouldn't have happened. I would have been the same BS.
Yep.
So just wanted to get that out there. Now into our lovely, beautiful fan base, Cricket Commission, the back, the super producer doing what he do. Bob Rich, the official promotion guide, and
knock Grogu the F out, man. That was a straight freaking haymaker. I saw that. Damn,
he said, "Hey, man, on my mama,
keep talking that shit. Keep talking that shit."
Is he left-handed?
He threw a jab, so he might
be
right-handed.
That left hand lethal, baby. Ain't nothing like the left hand.
He left that hand was
with the right. He came. Look, that's that left.
That left.
And then leave Grogu alone. He ain't did nothing to you. He ain't used the force on you.
He said, I got something for Grogu. Watch this.
He said,
I'm the cute baby on the damn show.
Little Ricky's taking all the hype out of our show right now.
He said, hey, man,
we got nothing right now. It's all Ricky here now.
Like, you see the eye?
His eyes are out. And like, he's just like, come on.
He said, hey, man, my daddy ain't going to be able to save you no more. I'm not playing with you no more.
We can do a play-by-play of just Ricky's face right now. Go ahead, Grogu.
And Grogu's down again.
I'm about to suplex your ass, too.
Yeah. Shout out to Sivius R. Dixon. Shout out to Shane Todd. Shout out to my man Daniel Kaline. Shout out to P1 Jeanette Johnson. Shout out to my man Bears Down. Obviously, Bears Down, true and dear. Best comment of the night. Throughout the TTNL Runaway. First of all, forget what TTNL Runaway said. Just his name, his call name.
He wanted to make a statement when he came on this show, right?
Oh, and did he? Did he ever?
Yes.
So shout out to TTNL Runaway. We hope to get you on, brother. We appreciate it. Hey, Lorenzo Clemens chimed in. Matt Henry came back. It was on fire tonight. Shout out to Matt Henry. Obviously, shout out to Logan and Leah, Frank's son and daughter. Keep doing big things. I see, great MMA things. My man Skylar checked in. We appreciate you, Skylar. 808. Andrea Schmitz, one of our P1s chimed in. Thank you, Andrea. My man Bullets, giving us that Cali love, West Side. Thank you, my brother from another, Jay Grizz. We appreciate you on that East Coast, giving that Bronx feel, that what be more. Everything else, Tucson, my man Tucson chimed in. We appreciate that. I think we had. Oh yeah, there was a lot of banner back and forth, guys. Like our P1s was going at it today. They had a lot to say. We appreciate it. Shout out to Dan Tanner. Dan Tanner chimed in like, what up?
Hey, Lorenzo.
Yep, Dan Tanner checked in. We also have.
I'll get pacified, man. Gee.
Yeah, yes. So, thank you, Lorenzo. Yes, hello, baby. Salute, to that. And if there was only one child to SB, shout out to any students and any family that I'm watching. And also shout out to anybody in the background. Not saying anything, you are officially a
L for love. Good times.
That's for you too, Bullets. L for love. Not LeBron James. L for love.
Well, you didn't say God save the Queen, so we know we ain't talking about LeBron James.
Oh, I got to put that up here. I can't find that, man. I can't even make that. I really want that one, man.
That was all.
Yeah, I really want that one.
And if we only got one person watching, y'all know who it is. Y'all know her. Y'all love her. It's the podcast mom, most affectionately known as Sandra Bible.
Shout out. What are you doing? Well, first of all, I want to give a shout out to the chat. The chat was lit tonight. Thank you all for coming on. Remember to like and subscribe to the CHGO Clubhouse podcast. Yee. Also want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Moore's Beer, Fantasy Jocks, and Vision.
But you got to have vision.
Oh, a double dose of vision tonight.
Double. You got that double vision.
Yeah, you gotta have that vision. Also, want to give a shout out to you brothers, Frank the Tank, JD, Mr. Chicago, the Crooked Commission who couldn't happen to be on today, and this boy about to have a full. Hey, what you doing? I'm gonna get Grogu on you. Yeah. Shout out to T Nick. That was a lurker in the back. I'm pretty sure he was lurking somewhere. Yeah, he was. T Nick was lurking in the back somewhere. Remember, next Tuesday, March 25th, 6:00 p.m., the CHGO Clubhouse podcast will be at the Staley's on 1746 South Michigan, Israel Donajee joint. Come on down, have some wings. They got some big old mozzarella sticks. They got nachos, burgers, all that type of good stuff. Watch some sports with us. Come on to the podcast. We can talk a little Bears, Bulls, Cubs, White Sox, Blackhawks, and Sky. And don't forget about the birds. We can have all that talk and conversation, which we'd love to see a face with those beautiful typed words and names that we see on the podcast. Also want to give a shout out to the kiddies. They should be in bed, but they not because it ain't bedtime yet. I had to be in bed at 9 o'clock when I was a kid. These kids.
Man, you ain't telling no damn lie. I promise you.
I didn't have to do that. My mom just said, if your lazy ass can't wake up in the morning, that's not my fault.
No.
So that's what my Puerto Rican mom said that to me.
Shit, my daddy had bloodshot eyes. They were red, boy. Shit, like the damn devil coming into the room. I was good. I'm getting my ass up.
Or you getting cussed out if your ass ain't getting up. Yeah.
Yeah. Give a shout out to our boy Grogu who made a return today.
Welcome back, Grogu.
Ricky, we're having a little conversation. Shout out to my little man Ricky right here. And shout out to the city of Chicago. Shout out to all the Chicago sports teams, even though y'all ain't doing too good. Please do better. That's all we ask for. Shout out, please do better. Okay, so in saying that, for Frank the Tank, Mr. Chicago, JB, our boy T Nick, the Crooked Commission that couldn't be on tonight, but he's back there lurking as well. We got our boy Grogu. I'm 5 Mile C, and this is Pretty Ricky. Guess what, people? We out.
This has been a CHGO Clubhouse Network production.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.
Good night, Korea.
Good night, Canada.